I've changed focus a little bit. If you don't know me already, my name is Shayna. I am a psychic, I'm a healer, I am a shaman and sound therapist. You wrap all of that together, it's called a somatic healer. One of the things that I've learned in this journey. Um, I have traveled in this life to many, many, many spaces in order to heal, to understand healing, and also to hold space and facilitate healing. And over all of those years, those journeys to far off lands and local spaces and people's homes that I don't even know but stayed the night at were all underground. And they were all underground because the type of healing that I know that I needed was completely natural. I don't know why, excuse me, I do know why. The reason that I was so adamant about my healing being natural was because of my spiritual and psychic abilities. Um, and because I was raised in a home where there was no drugs or no alcohol present. And that was a really, really, really good thing that I knew was rare even when I was young. That my parents, my mom smoked cigarettes. I saw her beat that addiction. And so it showed me what addictive tendencies did to you. And then as my spiritual and psychic and empathic awareness grew as I aged, there was no way I was going to trust any substance with my psyche. And that included THC, that included um, what we now know as ayahuasca. So I had to journey without any additives. And so it turned me to Buddhism as a way to foster a connection with my mind and with my spirit. And because of that, my psychic abilities just went through the roof. As life, work, parenthood, entrepreneurship piled itself on me. All of these things directed by spirit. I'm still very anchored in my spiritual readings and in my rituals. I became a voodoo priestess when I was really young, early 20s, because again of my gifts. I was really spiraling out of control. My emotions would be up and down. Oftentimes I was suicidal at least once a year, once every few years. Um, I didn't want to use anything that would push me further over the edge. And in 2016, I want to say, uh, I had a trusted partner um, who was my boyfriend, and I was feeling very, very stable, but also extremely burnt out from the life that I had created, the success that I had created. And so he was a regular THC user, and he introduced me to sativa. And when sativa entered my system, just I tried a couple of puffs, everything changed. And I was like, what? I thought we just made you go to sleep. Like, what is this? My creativity, my spiritual connection, my ability to sit and journal and receive was completely different. And that led me to, again, I'm looking for all these natural ways to heal. And I was introduced to sound healing. And an event came up where I could do a New Year's sound healing. And before that, I took an edible. Again, I'm not well versed in it. I just popped it in, went to the place, and had a profound experience. And I never talk about this in my work. online or anything, that in addition to the sound healing that just changed my life and made me want to pursue sound healing as a profession, that it was aided by an edible. So it's taken, I don't know, however many years and legalities for me to finally say plant medicine and sound medicine and intentional journeying, which was a shamanic journey, now that I look back at it, is what led me to become who and what I am. And so as I'm reevaluating my business and I'm also in graduate school, I started to see like there are all these white men that are doing all this research on plant medicine that I have been ushering in for folks for the last, I don't know, however many years without my participation, right? So before the edible and the sound healing, I was already holding space in so many beautiful circles with psilocybin, with THC, with sound medicine, whether it be drumming or chanting um, um, or singing bowls, any of that, right? I was participating in it, making sure that people traveled through their journey safely, helping them to land in a solid place, being their anchor so that if anytime they needed someone to talk to about their journeys and their experiences, that I was there to hold their hand. I've been doing this in my life's work forever, right? But it's not legal. Right? And it's taboo. And I'm a brown person, and addictions are rampant, systematically rampant in our communities. Exhaustion is rampant in our communities. Disconnect from actual spiritual involvement is rampant in the Christian community, which most Black folks are a part of, right? So if you're a person who is looking to be and is a high achieving person, you see shamanic work, spiritual work, herbal medicine as completely taboo. But yet, here I am, right, doing it in these underground spaces where executives and doctors and entrepreneurs are all coming together to journey into something deeper. And I'm not knowing how to make the connection, right? The connection is me just saying it. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I can help you. Um, and I don't feel that plant medicine is the only way for you to heal. I feel that vibrational sound can and will catapult us into a next level of healing and nervous system alignment that will allow all of us to reach our destinies in a way that is much, much easier than the fight that we have all been forced to take a part of because of capitalism. So I just wanted to be very, very clear as I'm going through my master's in clinical mental health, I've discovered that our ancient traditions of plant medicine, assisted by a shaman or a spiritual person who can then integrate and guide you through your journey, not just during the journey, but also after, right? So we're talking about journeying one time. And then from that point on, in your real and actual life, meeting up with a therapist, a healer, a person such as myself on regular times, regular scheduled times for you to continue on and expanding your healing to get the coaching, the therapy, the spiritual insights, the expanded intuition, the rituals, the daily changes in your life that need to be taken place, those happen after the journey. And that again is what I'm here to help you with, the journey and the journey afterwards. in the integrating this healing into your life. I am dumbfounded that I've come to a place where school has actually validated my spiritual gifts and my spiritual walk. I never thought that being a shaman would somehow be integrated into a Western master's degree. But as spirit would have it, here I am. Here I am. So as the new year comes about, I am calling in those who are amazing at life and accomplishing things, amazing at setting goals and just knocking it out of the park. Those that are entrepreneurs, who are leaders, who are making a insane change in the world and are looking for ways to radically change how they are living. The stress, the tension, the exhaustion, the disconnect from your mind, from your body. You're only able to think, you're not actually able to feel. Your schedule is filled to capacity and beyond capacity. You're not sure which direction you're supposed to take next. Your intuition has dulled, right? I'm looking for you. I'm asking you to join me for this first iteration, I guess. I am only taking 5 folks that want to go on this journey with me. I have to talk to you first. All those sales and marketing about having a conversation or having a sales call, this is not a sales call. This is a conversation about you, what it is that you need, if plant medicine is even something that you need for your journey, what tools we can use together to get you to where you are from an intentional therapeutic lens, right? Um, I'm not here for the recreation. If you're looking for recreation, that's not for me. If you're looking for ketamines or MDMA or um, anything that is synthetic, that is not me. That is not the person that you're looking for at all. Right. I'm also not in a space for people who are not dedicated, focused, um, and expansive. Right. So I wouldn't say regimented, but I'm a disciplined person. And that discipline has aided me in everything that I do. And so, because I am accountable and I feel and know that I am accountable for your spiritual, mental, and emotional growth, then I need you to be committed to that as well. So I'm dedicated, rededicating myself to a deeper form of healing that includes sound healing, that includes stillness practices, and also includes plant medicine. So join me if you will. Contact me however you know me via text, email, um, DM. However you reach me, you can reach me. And if not, there's a link. There will be a link below. All right.